of the question number 22. Okay. Question number 22, you have old ratio 3:2:1. Old ratio is 3:2:1. And who are the partners? The partners are Krish, Drish and Harish. So I am taking the initial Krish and Drish. K, D and H. They are the partners. Drish retired. So he retires. So this ratio is out. So you have new ratio 3:1. Right? Now since the new ratio is not changing, so the gaining ratio will also be 3:1. You are asked to pass the journal entries and prepare the balance sheet, isn't it? So this is working number 1. Then in working number 2, what we need to find is the goodwill, and the goodwill of the firm is given to you 9,000. So here you will have goodwill equals to rupees 9,000, which share will be 9,000 into 2 by 6. 2 by 6. So this gives you 3,000. Now this 3,000 will be paid in the gaining ratio by K and H. So the gaining ratio is 3:1, 750, and then here you will have 2250. So this is the goodwill to be paid by Krish and Harish. Okay. Then number 3 here you have is provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts is 5% on debtors. So it is 5 by 100 into 8,000. So that gives you 400. So now we'll have journal entries in the books of Krish, Drish and Harish. Okay, this is the journal format. Date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. Right? Now, what will be your journal for? Building be appreciated by 7,000. So your entry is building account debit to revaluation account, because the building is increasing, and it is increased by what amount? By 7,000. So you need to take 7,000 here, and the narration is being increased in the value of building. Here the date is 1st April 2020. Yes, next one is revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debts account, which we have already calculated. This is 400 being provision created. Goodwill of the firm be valued at 9,000. So gaining partners capital account debit to retiring partners capital account, that is the journal for the goodwill. So the gaining partners are Krish here, Krish capital account debit, Harsh capital account debit to Grace capital account being adjustment for goodwill, and we have already calculated the amount. The amount is 2250 and 750. 2250 and then 750. The total is 3000. Okay. Now after this we'll be finding out the profit or loss on revaluation. For that we'll go to the previous slide. Check, you have revaluation only in two places. So we'll find out the profit or loss from here. This is the notes, okay. Credit side is 7,000, whereas your debit side is 400. In the revaluation account, credit is 7,000, whereas revaluation debit is 400. So if you check these two amounts, we see that credit is more, so it has a profit. So revaluation account gives you profit. Profit of how much? 6,600. The difference of these two. So you have a profit. So you need to make the entry for the profit. Okay. So the entry for the profit is revaluation account debit to partners capital account. So revaluation account debit to old partners capital account. So you have fresh capital account to capital account and then to Harsh capital account. And we have calculated profit as 6,600 and it should be distributed in the old ratio 3:2:1. So Harsh is 1,100. This is 2,200 and 3,300. Profit distributed in the old ratio being revaluation profit. Then after this, rupees 5,000 be paid to Drish immediately and the balance due to him be treated as loan carrying interest at the rate of 6% per annum. So you have to make the journal entry for this amount paid. So in this case the money is going out, so cash account will be credit and it is given to whom? To the retiring partner. So retiring partner's capital account will be debit. So retiring partner is Drish here. So you have Drish capital account debit to cash account. Okay. So what is the amount paid? 5,000. This amount is paid here, being paid cash. Okay, being paid cash to Drish. Hello guys. Hello. Are you all copying it? Are you copying it? Okay. Fine. Okay, no problem. Screenshot. You can copy it later if you want. But you have to, But you have to copy it in the exercise copy. Remember, please write in the exercise copy. So now we'll find out the amount to be paid to the retiring partner. So here we'll have the capital as per the balance sheet. This is 15,000, 10,000 and then 10,000. Now with this capital we'll be adding up amount to be transferred to the partner's capital account from the balance sheet, but there is nothing given in the balance sheet to be transferred like reserve, profit and loss, nothing is there. So we'll go back to the journal and see what the partners get or pay, right? So here Harsh capital account is debit, so this debit should be subtracted and the capital account credit this should be added. So 2250,750 minus 2250 minus 750, and he is getting share for goodwill 3000, so this is added. Then we'll see here revaluation account debit to partners capital account is credit, so this amount will be added 3,300, 2,200 and 1,100 plus 3,300, 2,200 plus 1,100. And okay, now let's see what we get here. 15, 16, 17, 10,000, so 16,050. Then here you will have 10, 3, 13, 14, 15,200, and here you will have 10,350. So this is the total we get here. And here Drish has been paid 5,000, so we'll subtract 5,000, so we'll get 10,200. So this is the amount to be paid now, right? So this is the due amount which is payable, and this amount has been transferred to loan account. This has been transferred to loan account. So this goes to loan account. Okay. Now we need to make an entry for this. So the entry for this will be, so there is no place here, so I'm going to the next slide. So I'm writing the entry below this. Okay. Entry below this. So this is whose capital account? This is Drish capital account. So here are the entry Drish capital account debit to Drish loan account. So this is transferred to loan account, that amount. Okay. So what amount is transferred to his loan account? 10,200, which is payable to him. This amount is not yet paid. So this is transferred to being amount due transferred. Amount due is transferred to loan account. After this, you are asked to prepare balance sheet of the firm. So now here, this will be books of Krish and the continuing partner. Who is the continuing partner? Another one, Harsh. So this is the balance sheet for Krish and Harsh as on 1st April 2020. I think the item will fit here. So this is your assets and this is your liabilities. Okay. So we'll follow the order as given in the book. So this is sundry creditors and the amount given is 13,500. No change in the value here. Then we'll have capital account. Now since only two partners are continuing, so you will have the capital for only for two partners, Krish and Harsh. So Krish is 16050 and Harsh is 10350. Then this loan amount. This amount is not yet paid, so this will be shown on the liability side. Drish loan account. Drish loan. So 10,200. Then on the asset side, we'll have cash amount, and cash as per the balance sheet is 5,900, and out of this 5,000 is paid, so this amount is subtracted, so you have 900 left. Then you have debtors. Debtors value as given in the question is 8,000, and there is provision, so less provision. Provision of 400, so you will have 7,600. Next item is stock. There is no change in the value of stock, 11,690. That is building, and the building value is 23,000 plus 7,000 increase, so we'll give you 30,000, right? So after this we'll take the total 50,190 on both the sides. 50,190 on both the sides.